Hello students, this is Chinmay Jain and today we will start with the practical problems of retirement of a partner. We have already completed the theoretical portion along with some journal entries regarding goodwill and calculation of goodwill we have already learnt in admission of partner. So today we will start with question number 1. Okay, so we will start reading with a question. The balance sheet of Mr. Mama, Kaka and Mr. Baba, who shared profit and losses as 4:3:3 respectively. Balance sheet as on 31st March 2018 is as follows. Cash, debtors, reserve for doubtful debt reduce किया है. We have written amount in net column. Livestock, what is livestock? Like we have bulls, horses, all these are livestock. So livestock is also a kind of asset. Next is motor car, furniture and plant. Coming to the liability side, suppliers, loan, general reserve, capital of Mama, Kaka and Baba is also given here. Okay. Kaka retires on 1st April 2018 on the following terms. Now see here how we are going to solve a question. We are going to solve the question in same sequence which we were using in admission of partners. Okay. So when admission of partners is done, first of all we prepare P&L adjustment account or revaluation account. Then partners capital account, and third is new balance sheet, updated balance sheet after retirement of the partner. Okay, so this will be the sequence our question, and here only difference is that the person is retiring here and there the person was coming in the business, so he was bringing in capital, else everything will work out like admission only. Let's see the question. You will understand very easily. The share of Kaka in goodwill of the firm is valued at 2,700. What is the meaning of this? We have to give Kaka a goodwill of rupees 2,700. Okay. Furniture is to be depreciated by 10% and motor car by 12.5%. Livestock to be appreciated. Okay, one more thing, like we used to do in our final accounts, we will tick mark all those things which we are going to make adjustments so that we can understand that whether we have to adjust it or write it in the net column directly. Okay. So first thing, furniture is to be depreciated by 10% and motor car by 12.5%. So I will make a tick mark on furniture and motor car. Livestock to be appreciated by 10% and plant by 20%. So livestock and plant. A provision of rupees 2,000 to be made for a claim of compensation. Now see, in this balance sheet, there is no provision of compensation has made previously. So here we have to make a new provision, right? So this is an entry जिसका कि एक भी single effect नहीं है. तो हम लोगों ने final accounts में भी पढ़ा है, wherever you have to enter a new transaction, you have to make two effects of it. इसके two effects होंगे. One will be in P&L appropriation account because we are making provision from the profit, and second effect will be in liability side of balance sheet as it is a reserve. See, here is a general reserve. It is written in liability side. Similarly, provision for claim of compensation will be written in liability side. Next is RDD is no longer necessary. So we will make a tick mark on RDD also, as we do not need it anymore. We will remove this RDD. Okay. The amount payable to Kaka should be transferred to his loan account. Okay. We are not paying anything to Kaka right now. Whatever changes we are going to do, we'll do it. And finally, we will transfer his capital account to his loan account. No cash payment is there. So cash is not affected here. Now let's go towards solving the question, right? So here, first of all, we are going to prepare P&L adjustment account. Second is partners capital account, and third we are going to prepare balance sheet as on Fund 4 2018. Okay, now when you go to the question, you will see that the partner is retiring on 1st April 2018. Therefore, the new balance sheet we have to prepare after retirement of Kaka, right? Therefore, we will prepare balance sheet on 1st April 2018. Okay. Now, moving forward to the question, see, what we have to do, we have to empty this balance sheet. Okay, when we will transfer all these amounts to their respective places like balance sheet or partners capital account. First thing is cash. Okay, now as you have learned in admission, whether there is a cash adjustment or not, we will write it in a gross amount, because sometimes it happens there is not a, like in this question there is not a cash adjustment, but sometimes there are cash adjustment and we come to know it later. So what we should do, we should simply write down the cash amount in gross column, and at the end of the question, if there is any adjustment, we will do it. Otherwise, we will directly post the amount to the net column. Okay, let's start with the question. Cash, cash 4,500 we have written in gross column. Then sundry debtors are here for 5,000. RDD we are given 500 rupees. So the debtors will be 4,500. I have written it in gross column only because we are having an adjustment in RDD. Next is motor car, furniture, plant. We are having an adjustment in all these. So we will write it in gross column. Next is suppliers or creditors, and loan is here for rupees 5,000. Now, except this, we are having general reserve. Now, it is a free reserve. और free reserve का क्या करते हैं? Yes, हम उसे existing partners में distribute कर देंगे. तो एडमिशन में एग्जिस्टिंग पार्टनर जो रहते थे वो जनरली 2 रहते थे और नया पार्टनर आ रहा होता था. अब यहाँ पर वी ऑलरेडी हैव 3 पार्टनर्स, तो ये जनरल रिजर्व हम लोग तीनों पार्टनर्स में डिवाइड करेंगे. ओके, and capital amount is also given, which is also which we will write it in capital account only. So in capital account we will write opening balance. Mama's opening balance is 20,000, Kaka's balance is 15,000, and Baba's balance is 12,250. Okay, so just to remember, we have changed the colors here, nothing else. Then general reserve we have to distribute in all 3 partners in their old ratio, that is 4:3:3. So that will be 2,500, 1,875 and 1,870. Okay, moving to the next point. The share of Kaka in the goodwill of the firm is valued at rupees 2,700. All right. So share of Kaka in goodwill is given. See, if goodwill of the whole firm is given, then the entry is different. But there, the goodwill only for retiring partner is given here, right? So what we will do, whenever we are given goodwill for the whole firm, we write it as goodwill account debit to old to all partners, या old लिखा तो भी चलेगा, old partners capital. कैपिटल, राइट. बट यहाँ पर क्या है, तो गुडविल ऑफ होल फर्म इज नॉट गिवन, ओनली काका's goodwill is given, right? So if we have to raise goodwill of only one partner, then we need not to write name of all the partners. Okay, तब क्या एंट्री होगी वो हम लोग जरा देख लेते हैं. In that case, the entry will be goodwill account debit to Kaka's capital account. Okay, now here we have raised goodwill of Kaka only, not of the whole firm. Okay, moving to the next slide. Now we have to write in Kaka's capital account buy goodwill, and amount will be 2,700, right? Now what will be the second effect? See, goodwill is not credited, as we have seen in the journal entry. Goodwill is not been credited anywhere, so it is not cancelled. So whenever this goodwill will not be cancelled, it will be recorded in balance sheet. So we will write it in balance sheet as rupees 2,700. Okay, moving to the next point. As we always do, we will make a tick mark on the point we have already covered. Okay, so we have made a tick mark on this point. Going to the second point, furniture to be depreciated by 10% and motor car by 12.5%. So two things we have to depreciate. One is furniture and second is motor car. So let's depreciate it quickly. First is furniture is depreciated at 10%. 10% of 17,500 is 1,750, and the amount will be 15,750. Now motor car we have to depreciate by 12.5%. So depreciation of motor car is 500 rupees and net amount will be 3,500. Now what we have to do? See, we have depreciated both of these. So this is a loss. हमने किसी भी एसेट की कीमत कम की तो हमारे लिए नुकसान होगा, तो हम उसको कहां पर एंटर करेंगे? Yes, P&L adjustment account. Going to the P&L adjustment account, we will write to furniture 1750, to motor car 500 rupees. Okay? चलें आगे चलते हैं. Next, हम लोग क्या क्या कंप्लीट कर चुके हैं? Point number 1 and 2 we have already completed. Now coming to the third point, livestock to be appreciated by 10% and plant by 20%. लाइवस्टॉक को 10% से और प्लांट को 20% से क्या करना है? अप्रिशिएट करना है. मीन्स वी हैव टू इंक्रीज इट्स वैल्यू. ओके, सो livestock, how much? 10%. So appreciation 10% of 12,500 will be 1,250, and you have to add this amount to the livestock, and the net amount will be 13,750. Same we have to do with plant also. 20% appreciation हुआ है तो 20% will be 4,500 and our net amount will be 27,000. डन? यहां तक सबको क्लियर है? चलिए आगे चलते हैं. अभी हम लोगों ने यहाँ पर प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस एडजस्टमेंट अकाउंट में वो एप्रिसिएशन लिखना पड़ेगा. तो एप्रिसिएशन हम लोग देखो लिखेंगे लाइव स्टॉक 1,250 एंड बाय प्लांट 4,500, राइट? देखिए डेबिट साइड में हम लोग सारे डेप्रिसिएशंस एंड लॉसेस लिखेंगे यहाँ पर, या फिर कोई एक्सपेंस भी हुआ है नया तो हम उसको कहाँ लिखते हैं? डेबिट में. क्रेडिट साइड में हम सारे इनकम्स एंड एप्रिसिएशंस लिखते हैं. डन? नाउ कमिंग टू द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, अब हम लोगों का क्या क्या कंप्लीट हो गया है देखते जाते हैं। फर्स्ट पॉइंट हो चुका है, सेकेंड वी हैव कंप्लीटेड, थर्ड वी हैव कंप्लीटेड। कमिंग टू द फोर्थ पॉइंट, a provision of rupees 2000 to be made for a claim of compensation। तो हम लोगों ने कॉम्पनसेशन के लिए एक प्रोविजन बनाना है, तो उसके लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा, प्रोविजन हम लोगों को ड्यूअल इफेक्ट इसका जैसे सबका दे रहे हैं इसका भी देंगे हम लोग। प्रोविजन बनाना है तो सबसे पहले हम लोग क्या करेंगे, लाइबिलिटी साइड में वी विल रिकॉर्ड दिस प्रोविजन as provision for claim rupees 2000. It is a part of profit. I have already told you while studying final accounts. Hope you all remember 11th standard final account lectures. Now this provision we have prepared from profit and loss, right? We have prepared it from profit. So second effect will be definitely given in profit and loss adjustment account, and this is a part of profit. तो profit reduce हुआ है, to provision for claim rupees 2000 will be recorded in profit and loss adjustment. Okay, moving back to the question, we have already completed 4 points, right? First, second, third, fourth. Now what we have to do, RDD is no longer necessary. See, we have debtors, right? And we always prepare a RDD for debtors. But अब हमें ऐसे लगता है कि 5,000 रुपए जो हमें डेटर से लेने थे, they will easily give it back to us. तो हमें अब RDD की जरूरत नहीं है। तो see, RDD is a part of profit. तो हमने जब RDD बनाया होगा तब हमने प्रॉफिट रिड्यूस किया होगा, जैसा कि अभी हमने कॉम्पनसेशन के लिए प्रोविजन बनाया तो हमने रिड्यूस किया, राइट? Whenever we are making a provision, we are reducing our profit. So we write it on the debit side of the, we always write it on the, just a sec. We always write it on the debit side of P&L account, right? But whenever we are reducing a provision, we are removing a provision, where we will record it in credit side. Okay, now first we will see the effect on balance sheet. So here on balance sheet we already have a RDD of 500 rupees. We will add it back to the debtors and net amount of our debtors will be 5,000 rupees, right? Coming to the P&L adjustment account, here we will write it on the credit side by RDD and amount will be 500 rupees. Okay, now let's quickly check out how many points we are done with. The share of Kaka in the goodwill, this point is completed. Then we have depreciated furniture and motor car. We have depreciated, appreciated livestock and plant also. We have made a provision for compensation, and RDD we have already removed. So we are done with all these 5 points. Now last point is remaining, the amount payable to Kaka should be transferred to his loan account. Now see, whenever we talk about making a payment to the retiring partner or transferring his amount to loan account, that means we have to close all the accounts now. Okay, there are no more adjustments. We will close all the account and we will transfer the Kaka's capital account to loan account and say him goodbye. Now moving to the next point. Let's see. We have to close profit and loss adjustment account first. Okay. So make a total of credit side, because it is very much obvious with these amounts that we are having a profit. So the total of credit side is 6,250. You will make a total of debit side also. Pause the video, make a total, calculate the profit, and then start the video again. So when you will start the video, there will be a profit in the P&L adjustment account. So this is profit of rupees 2000. Now what we have to do, the profit of P&L adjustment account will be divided in all the three partners in their old profit sharing ratio, that is 4:3:3. Let's see, we have divided the profit, the amount is 800, 600 and 600. Then next, now what we have to do, now we have to close the partners capital account. So let's start with Kaka. We will first say bye to Kaka. We will close his account first and then we will close the remaining partners capital account. So what is the total of Kaka's account? 20,175. See, is there anything to reduce here from Kaka's account? No. So simple, whatever will be the amount will be the balance. So 20,175 is the balancing figure of Kaka's account. And where we have to transfer it? Yes, we have to transfer it to Kaka's loan account. Okay. Now, we will close the accounts of Baba and Mama. Total of Baba's account is, see, we have to calculate balance now. Total of Baba's account is 14,725. So this will be the balance because there is nothing to reduce from the total. Same is the case with Mama. Total of Mama's account is 23,300 and balance will be 23,300. This way we have closed partners capital account. Now moving to the balance sheet, we have to put all these three amounts in balance sheet. Okay, writing down the capital first. Mama's capital 23,300, Baba's capital 14,725, right? And Kaka's loan account we have written 20,175. Now coming to the cash account, we had written the amount of cash account in gross column. Yes, we will transfer it to net column so that we can have a correct total of assets. Now let's make a total. Pause the video, make your total and then play the video again. So my total is 72,200. Okay, this way we have completed our question number 1 today. I hope you got each and every point properly. Still, if you have any problem, you can write me in the comment section. I will definitely reply to your problem. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please subscribe my channel so that you can see the further videos. To get a notification for my updates, my updated videos, please press the bell icon. Thank you so much.